Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Hey everybody, welcome back to a quick beer review, collab time. It has been a while since I've had beers from either one of these breweries. From Cellarmaker and McIlhenney. This beer is called Hashtronaut. And this was brewed as part of their week of dankness for 420 weekend. Today is actually 420. This will not be released on 420. I don't do uploads on weekends, so you guys will see this next week at some point, I'm guessing. But per the label, West Coast IPA 7%. It says Mosaic, Nelson Cryo, Simcoe Cryo, and Nectaron. So week of dankness, April 15th. So 5 days in the can. Cellarmaker is Berkeley, Oakland, San Francisco, McIlhenney, and down here in Alpine, the original Alpine guys. Both of these beers are legendary when it comes to West Coast IPAs. So I'm very much looking forward to this. And I have very, very high hopes and expectations. So this beer looks like a new school West Coast IPA. It is that bright, sunshiny, almost to that green hue. Tons and tons of carbon in the glass. I love it. Finger of bright white head. I only say I love it because a lot of the super hopped new school West Coast IPAs I drink from down here, like North Park, they're always very still in the glass. So yeah, it is. It's 420. Hopefully you guys have all been enjoying the gift. We may or may not have been today if we were drinking beer. This beer fucking smells so good. So there is an awesome dankness in this, but this beer is so fruity. It is like white grape and like super juicy, like nectarine, peachy, stone fruity. So hoppy though. Hi Joe. It's fucking hoppy, bro. he comments every time. It's the best. Why do people? Joe doesn't even care, but there are people. Why does it like offend you that I say hoppy? Like because I'm not explaining what hoppy means? It means hoppy. Yeah, the fruitiness of this is awesome, and like the dankness, it smells. It's so bright and so like hop saturated. There's even like a cool like almost pineapple thing, and then like it almost smells like strawberries. Man, this smells good. Let's go and taste it. Cheers. I gotta chug that. That is fucking delicious. Holy smokes, that's good. It is so tropical, but at the same time, middle of your tongue, the bitterness. And it is moderate for sure. Hangs on, lingers, gives it a rad, like pithy kind of a flavor, which is cool because I didn't smell anything pithy. Sometimes we'll say like, oh, citrus zest, citrus pith. That's pithy on your tongue, but there is just waves and waves of all that tropical, like super overripe stone fruit. That strawberry thing we were smelling, it tastes like that strawberry sweetness on the front of your tongue. Just sweet candied hops, front of your tongue to the middle of your tongue, and then all that classic like West Coast. That reminds me of Alpine beers, especially like pure hoppiness back in the day. All that like hop sweetness from the front hits the bitterness in the middle of your tongue, and it just works awesome. This beer is super dry. Well, my mouth is super dry, but this beer is super dry, so I want to chug it. All that carbonation you see in the glass, it's super spritzy on your tongue. This beer is fuego. Fuck, it's good. Love it. I mean, I had very high expectations for this beer considering the two breweries. And I was like, there's no way this is going to suck, but I wanted it to be really, really good, and it's really, really good. This is a rad blend of old school and new school West Coast IPA. It is just so dry on my tongue, and that bitterness is still lingering as I'm talking. I love that. I've mentioned it in past new school West Coast IPA reviews. A lot of people, they want that bitterness, and they don't like new school West Coast IPA as much as old school, just because it's so fruity, and it won't always get like, bitter on the middle of your tongue. This one does that. This is good stuff. World class for sure. So that's such an awesome name and label art too. That's Hashtronaut from Cellarmaker and McIlhenney. If you guys had this one, let's talk about it. If not, it is worth your while. Check it out, pick it up, trade for it, all that good stuff. So that's it. See you guys soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.